Okay, so this is going to be my favorites videos. I'm doing 12 products like most people are because I am addicted to watching the favorites, the 12 favorites of 2012. But let me just tell you, I love YouTube. I love you girls that make YouTube videos on a consistent basis, but I just do not believe you when you have a favorite every single month. I just find it hard to believe your favorites or even want to buy your favorites because then you guys often come around and say, oh, that was my favorite, but it's no longer my favorite. So let me just tell you something about myself. I have oily skin, large pores, and been wearing makeup ever since I've been 14. I am just recently 29. I've only been to one makeup counter that I liked outside of MAC, and that was when I first got started. My mom took me to fashion fair. So, hey, so these products, I have all people from all different shades watching my channel. It's not about the shades, it's about the consistency. It's about the fact that I have oily skin and large pores and that I'm always in the South. Florida, Texas, that's me. So these are stay put favorites that I have been using all of these products except for one for over about 3 or 4 years. Some of them date back longer than that. These are things I cannot live without, no matter what your skin tone. Max Studio Fix Fluid. Love this stuff. I tried. I failed. I conquered. I tested some other things, but I had to come back. I like a flawless coverage. I like that I could use a little bit or a lot. This stuff works, and I saw it in a lot of favorites videos. It's a good product. With that being said, best concealer that I've ever tried. Like I said, this is not about your skin tone. This is about products that will stay put on you. I remember when this product was sold as foundation at the counters, and I wore it then, and I think it was called Studio Tech. Now it's hard to find like that. I'm not even sure if they sell it, but these Studio Finish concealers in the pots. Now you can see that mine is almost gone. I wear it in two shades. My regular color in foundation is the NC50. This is the NC50 that I have open, and then I also wear this in the NC45 as a brightener because I suffer from hyperpigmentation. One of my other favorites on my list, I'm not a big drugstore person, so when I tell you something from the drugstore, believe me, it's a good thing. I'm not trying to force it down your throat or anything, but it's a good thing. These $1 brushes from Sonia Kashuk, these little small tip ones. One of these I use for these are not Sonia Kashuk, I'm sorry, these are e.l.f. These are e.l.f. $1 brushes. If you use this little tip brush, and when I tell you I suffer from hyperpigmentation, I turn gray and then black around my mouth. And if I get like a busted pimple or something, I need a lot of product. This distributes enough product. And if you use this brush, you'll never run out. One of these pots will last you at least, I swear to God, it will last you about 7 or 8 months. I use it on my eye, under my eyebrows, over my eyebrows, dabbing on pimples, around my mouth. Sometimes I use these little pots as the foundation for my face because I like their thickness. Okay, so there you go. That was two favorites in one. That was these little Studio Finish concealers in the pot and these $1 e.l.f. brushes. Another product that I do like from e.l.f., if you guys watch my videos, I just keep the same face. Something about the way I do my makeup works for me. I got a lot of stuff going on in my face. I got a wide nose. I got big lips. If I go too wrong, I'll just be looking too strong. And I don't... I don't want to look like a drag queen. I don't want to look like a drag queen, so I just don't. So something that I know that works for me. I am addicted. I love my aunt. My aunt is like my best friend. I just like her style. She just keeps it together, and she loves the dark under eye. You guys will always know that I always line my eyes, and something that does not budge. Gel eyeliner, not from MAC. This is from e.l.f. $1. This will not move. Will not move at all. While I'm on the drugstore kick, you can tell when something is good if they don't discontinue it. Now, I've been wearing makeup before. I've been watching YouTube, and I just haven't got into changing my mascara because when I do want to change it, you girls come out and you rave about a product, and then you say, oh, they're not making that anymore. Let me tell you something. They've been making this bad boy for at least 10 years. The first time that I ever noticed a lady's mascara, this is the Covergirl Professional in the blue tube. The first time I ever noticed a lady's mascara, I was 18 years old working as a hostess. She was a blonde, but her eyelashes were so thick and so black and long. She was using this. I went out and bought it. I haven't stopped buying it since, and that's been over 10 years ago. This, some people would say, is like drying or clumpy or whatever. It just depends on you. Mascara is a personal preference, but they don't discontinue this. It must be good. It's got to be something about it. Like I said, I really don't like drugstore products because I like the interaction at the counters. I like being able to test it out on my skin, for people to know about my skin, for me to be able to wear it, to get a makeover and all that kind of stuff. But I tell you something else that I learned from the drugstore. Wet n Wild blushes. One of these, and I'm sorry they're not open because I'm trying to be quick and I did this video impromptu. This is like my housewife kind of night, like night in. You like how I'm sitting on the floor of my house. Creating a good atmosphere. One of these is Heather Silk and the other one is Mellow Wine. Now, Stevie Wonder could see, even with my bad lighting, that the Heather Silk is lighter, but it's my favorite. It shows up the darkest on me and it oxidizes darker. I've had this for a while. A little bit goes a long way. Also, if you guys will notice, I do the same face all the time. I like the dark eyeliner. I already told you that's e.l.f. I love the gel eyeliner from e.l.f. with the dollar little brush from them. And I had this ever since it came out. Absolutely love it. MAC Amazon Princess. They said that it relates to Dolly Mix. If I keep hitting it in that little dent, I will hit pan, but I just moved to the other side. I use one of these pointed HD brushes to gain precision, so that stops the uses of product, so that you really can get a lot. I hear this relates to Dolly Mix, so I didn't buy Dolly Mix because it just creeps me out having a whole bunch of makeup that I'm not using, and I throw away things a lot. Like, my makeup collection is so small because after a year or so I throw things away, but I could not throw this away. I love it. I use it every single day. I even love this. I broke this, shattered it on the floor, and the most thing that remained was this gold in here. This is the golden layer. If you guys are at your CCO and see this, this is a beautiful highlight. I love it. So almost every single day of my life for the last 3 years, I wear one, two, three, these three things plus a fourth thing. I like cheeks, so hey, what can I say? I like blushes, and I especially like cheeks on dark women. I like cheeks on light women. I just think that it's something that's oftentimes overlooked, so I just like the look of it. I got this drugstore item due to a YouTuber, Emily Clark. She's a Caucasian girl out of Canada. Emily Clark, her last name was with an E. She does a lot of makeup review. I just like her because she just seems so down to earth, pulled together, and educated. So I trust her opinions on things. I love this Fox in a Box from Walmart. Whenever ever bought it, this is the first product I've ever hit pan on. I like to be frugal for fun. Like, I don't know, being frugal for fun just does something for me. So I want to finish this up. It's an orange blush. I love this mixed with pinks. Like, I can't wear it by itself, but it just brightens up a pink. So every single day I put on these four things when I'm wearing makeup. So those are definitely my favorites, no lie. As a powder, CoverGirl loose powder. Now, I am going to go ahead and give Midnight a try when I feel like ordering online. I hate shopping online. I don't know how you guys do it. I like to be able to try it, to touch it, to take it home. I don't like waiting, but I guess I'm going to have to. But for so long, another thing that I've been wearing for over like 7-8 years to set my makeup, CoverGirl loose powders. Matter of fact, how many drugstore companies do you know that actually make loose powder products and that are actually still the same after 10 years? I wear one shade to keep me brown. It's like 120 or 125. This other shade is a Caucasian shade and like 115. I use that as a highlight. Like I said, this stuff right here, I've been wearing this for over 7 or 8 years. Still available. I know it's a good product. A couple other things that I do like: Sonia Kashuk flat top brush used for that powder, or just use as a body. This is supposed to be a foundation brush, but when I tell you it gets the oil off, also what it does for me, it decreases the harshness in my eyebrows so that, sometimes we could look like too drawn on. I just hit it a couple of times and it get like I didn't pay attention to this eyebrow because I knew it was going to be covered up. But see how light this eyebrow looks because I just go around, I even go over it. This is the best. Even for pulling out a sponge or something, don't do that. Get yourself one of these, $15.99. I've had this for about 2 or 3 years now. Still going strong. I'm going to wash this bad boy. I am going to buy me another one because this creeps me out for having the same brush for so long. But it is still good, like phenomenal. One thing though, I cannot do drugstore girls. One thing. I am addicted. Like, seriously? Addicted to, whoops, that was one of them. I am so addicted to MAC lipsticks. Two finishes that I like, and let me be honest, I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap this video up. My lips are crisply crackly. Like, if I don't wear lipstick, even more so if I don't wear lipstick, I have to peel the skin from my lips. Like, I know that's gross, but I just have to do that. So when I recommend something to you, I want you to know that this is something that is going to last and that is also going to wear for you all day. I remember when I was in college, I didn't have like a lot of time to be like changing my makeup or like reapplying my lipstick, but I wanted to look good because when you have like group projects and stuff like that, doesn't it just make you feel like lower than a bum when your lipstick is just like not like obviously like worn off and crazy looking? So one thing that I found, I think I'm missing one because I always keep a backup. I swear, I don't care what your skin tone is. Cherish Satin as a base. I love this color. It's like a nudie color. As you can see, it's very nude. I just rubbed some on my hand right here. I use this as the base for my lip no matter what lip color I'm wearing, as long as like in the nude or pink family. And then on top, freckle tone. Now I went to order Jubilee because Libra 1375 had that color on, and that is so my kind of color. I understood why Candy Yum Yum was sold out, but why was Jubilee sold out? It must be good. It was a luster. Lusters take the place of lip glosses. If you use a satin finish like Cherish on the bottom and then on top freckle tone, I think this will work for any skin tone. It is so hard as an African American brown girl or brown girl, any shade, not to have that Chris Rock white porn stripper mouth when you're trying to get a good nude. But I have been wearing this, I swear, ridiculous 5 or 6 years. Sometime to spice it up now, just in my little pout, and I don't think it's gonna be so easily for me to use, but I am gonna just throw that in as my last favorite. I use this. It's so used up right now. I gotta get a new one. It's the one I put in the middle that's like so fluorescent like that, and that is Saint Germain that has had a new resurgence here on YouTube. But mostly every single day I mix all three. Okay, the base is on the bottom, Cherish, and then that on the top, freckle tone, and just a little bit of Saint Germain mixed in, and you can see how that would just give you a natural looking lip. So I hope that you girls enjoy this little housewife ramble of my favorite, lifetime favorite makeup products. I think I gave you 12. Let me know in the down bar if there's any kind of products that you girls think that I would like or that I'm missing out on, or if you have a favorites video, do a video response. I never get those that are relevant. So thank you girls so much for watching. Have a great night.